All right. So we're on our way to the gym, and the weather has taken kind of an unexpected, well, not unexpected, but just sort of a turn for not the worst. The weather's just it's going to be kind of rough here where I'm at this whole week really. It's 33 degrees out right now. And again, I know a lot of people living in the north and the Midwest are probably laughing at me for saying this, but you got to understand where I live. This is kind of I've heard it called a generational winter weather event more than once. So today the high is going to be in like the low 40s, I think, and then overnight it's going to start to rain a little tonight, I think, and then overnight that is going to turn into slush, which will then turn into snow. And we are projected to get, like, depending on what part of the city you live in, we're projected to get somewhere between like 2 and 6 inches of snow, which again, where I've lived my entire life here, that is completely unheard of. I don't think it's done that since I've been alive. I think, as a matter of fact, for some reason, I'm recalling the year 1960 being the last time that anything like that has ever happened in this city. And so, as we know now, in the year 2025, we're talking about, what is that, 2040, like 40, like 60 years ago, 65 years ago. And so it's just going to be a little crazy. Schools we got notification yesterday that our kids don't have school through Wednesday. They were already off today because it's MLK Day. But we got notified yesterday that they would be out Tuesday, tomorrow, and Wednesday this week, at least. So that's cool. I've gotten notified that the gym that I go to is shutting down early today, about 4 p.m., and they will not reopen until Wednesday noon at the earliest. So I'm banking on Wednesday is supposed to be the coldest day this week, so I'm banking on that not happening. So I think this is probably going to be one of very few days that I actually get to go to the gym this week, which sucks, but it is what it is. Again, weather dependent, like depending on the snow situation, the ice, snow, slush situation, I may not run. This may be it until Thursday. I don't know. So we'll see. Hope not, but it is what it is. So I had to deal with this last year too, I think. But last year I had a home gym where I could squat, and I did. It was only for like a day, I think, or I don't know, a day or two. I had to work out like one day at home, and I had the weight manageable for it. But I've since given my equipment to my brother, so I don't have a barbell anymore. But again, it is what it is. Today we're gonna go in. This is week one, day one of new programming, and we're off to a great start with the weather. So today I'm going in to do bench, and then I'm gonna run afterwards. I did not get up early and run this morning because just wasn't feeling it. I was pretty tired this morning for whatever reason. I did not feel like getting out of bed. And it was cold this morning. Again, just sort of wasn't really feeling it. I was more tired than anything though. I laid in bed until like 7:45 and then got up and basically just went straight to work. So this was not really, I was just kind of tired. I had a long day yesterday. It was a busy day of driving and traveling and seeing people and social interactions, and it drains me. I'm an introvert, and so that kind of stuff, where extroverts, you guys maybe thrive on social interaction, it completely drains the life out of me. It doesn't matter. It was family. It doesn't matter. Still drains the life out of me. So, was just kind of tired and took it easy, but we're going to get it done today. We're going to go to the gym. We're going to hit upper body. We're going to hit bench, and I'm not sure. Honestly, I don't know. I think I have close grip too. And then there's some accessories. I haven't looked at the program today, so I'm not really 100% sure, but there will be some compounds and some accessory movements, and then we're gonna go, and I've got to run 3 miles. So hopefully it's a little warmer than 32 degrees out. by the time that has to happen. But if not, you'll notice I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt, one that I am comfortable running in. I've run in this shirt and shirts like this before in this weather, and it's fine. It's cold initially, obviously, whenever your body's not really warm. It's cold at first, but you know, once you get going after like mile 1, it's not an issue anymore. So yeah. But yeah, other than that, you know, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that will, you know, would like fight back against my whole not getting out of bed and going to do it this morning. And quite frankly, maybe the rest of the week too, my whole not getting out of bed to go and do it the rest of the week. I think there's a lot of people out there that the David Goggins of the world would, you know, say the bitch voice is winning and that I'm weak and lazy and got to get it done, you know. But to them I say, Sugma, you know. Not really interested in hearing it from you because, well, I'm not trying to live a life like you. But I'm more about, you know, I'm getting it done. I'm going for a run today, okay? The rest of the week, really, that's at my discretion. Do I want to risk my, like, I saw something today, you know, where, just to give you an idea of, like, how unprepared, well, I don't want to say unprepared, but just how infrequent this happens. Like, there's something on the news today, just to paint a picture of the situation. We have, this city has no snowplows, right? And why would they, right? I'm not complaining. Like, I live in the South, dude. It gets over the summertime, it's 115 degrees here. It doesn't snow here ever. You know, if it does, it's barely enough to cover the ground before it reaches, you know, 45 degrees in the afternoon and it all melts anyways. But we're just not built for that. We're not prepared for it. We don't have the infrastructure. It's just, and so that kind of trickles into my life too, where I'm just like, you know what? If I don't have to go out in it, I'm not going to. I plan on being at home by about 5 or 6 p.m. tonight when the rain is supposed to start. And I plan on being stuck there until at least Wednesday midday. Don't plan on going anywhere. Don't plan on doing anything. Don't plan on much until Wednesday at midday at best, you know. And that could change, you know, maybe things change for the better between now and then and I get out of there a little earlier. Maybe I'm stuck there all week. I don't know. But quite frankly, it's more about my being with my family and like the safety of my family and making sure that they're taken care of and not really putting the running and the gym aside for a few days just to make sure that my family's comfortable and that I get done what I need to get done around the house. So I can sacrifice 2 or 3 days, like I've touched on in other videos. I think, you know, one day, 1 week, in the grand scheme of things, it's not going to make or break your training. It's not going to make or break your weight loss, your fitness journey. It's not going to make or break your whole career, you know, and that's fine. You know, I do what I need to do 80 to 90% of the time. And so I'm not super concerned about a few days. So if it does happen that I'm not able to make it back to the gym until Thursday or Friday, what'll probably happen is I'll probably just restart this program next week and we'll do week 1, day 1 week from today, next Monday. And the running will probably also, I don't know, I'm kind of torn on the running too. I don't know if I should restart that again or if I should just roll with the flow and go with the program and try to, you know, push through and just miss a few workouts of the program. I don't know, because the running's more like, I don't know, it's more time constrained, I guess, in the sense that like it's for 8 weeks. And so it ends like the week of the High Rocks. So I don't really have the flexibility to, we'll just do this week again. You know, it's kind of a tight time schedule in terms of where I am now and when the High Rocks is. So, yeah, we'll see. But for right now, I'm just going to go in here and I'm going to hit bench and we're just going to make the best of the situation that we have with the tools that we're given. And we're going to do it with a smile. So we'll see you guys inside, hopefully. You know what? Again, dude, it was absolutely packed in there. This is the gym I normally come to, but it was packed. I think it probably has something to do with the fact that they're closing early today. It was really busy in there, so both of the benches, like the dedicated benches, were taken. So I had to bench in a squat rack, which was kind of awkward. And even then, it was like really crowded around me. So yeah, no video again. I just didn't want to be that guy in a crowded gym trying to take pictures. but we're getting ready to go for a run. I'm diving straight into 3 miles. I just finished my workout, walked out, changed shoes, and we're getting ready to go for 3 miles, relaxed pace. So we'll see. It is cold, so wish me luck. Holy smokes. I just got done 3 miles. Definitely a slower pace than the other day. I think this was closer to 10 minutes a mile, like 9:50 maybe. So 5K in about 30 minutes ish. Yeah, went right into it after my lift. Wasted 0 time, just came out into the parking lot, changed my shoes. I brought my running shoes and left them in the car. Came outside, slid those on real quick, and then just took off. Didn't really know where I was running. Didn't have a route in mind. I just kind of started. And of course, like, I don't know, like a quarter of a mile into the run, I started getting stomach cramps because when I'm at the gym, I have a tendency to just like pound water. Don't know why. It's just like something to do in between sets. So I drink a lot of water. So in like the hour that I was in the gym, I drank probably close to 30 ounces of water and finished that water probably a little too close to the end of the lift and the beginning of the run. So just had a lot of water in my stomach, and it was kind of making my muscles, you get like that cramp in your stomach, you know. It was probably like a 3 or 4 out of 10. It was enough to be a nuisance, but we pushed through and got it done. Also, about a quarter of a mile into the run, my right headphone died, so that was pretty cool too. Ended up doing that pretty much that whole run with one headphone, music in one ear, and me panting heavily like a dog in heat in the other. That's all I could hear. But again, you know, we got it done. So, and then of course, it doesn't matter which way. Doesn't matter which way I'm running. This way, that way, there's a headwind. So every corner I turn, I'm like, yes, I'm finally gonna be out of the wind. It's gonna be blowing at me from the side or from behind now. Nope. Still blowing at my face, directly at my face. I could be running into a headwind and like double back to run back the same way I just came, thinking, oh, now I'll have a tailwind, it'll be a little easier. And somehow, miraculously, I'll still be running into the wind, somehow. So headwind pretty much the whole run, one headphone, stomach cramps, got it done. I think that's why I like to run like, like before my lift, partially is because, you know, I go into it, I run, or I drink a ton of water. Part of it's like, yeah, you know, you're nice and warmed up from the lift, but I drink a ton of water, and I think this happens. So I think that's why the other day when my wife wanted me to run with her, I was like, yeah, I'd rather run. No, I think I told her I'd rather run after my lift for some reason. And looking back, I don't know what the thought process was there, but having just done a run after my lift, I think I would definitely rather run before, like I did last Thursday when I ran with her. I ran in the morning, then I ran again with her at like 11 or 10 or 11, I don't remember when. And then I went to the gym, and that was fine. But yeah, so anyways, we're gonna head home. It's kind of late for me because I had to run. So I'm gonna go home and try to make a quick lunch, eat it, and then get back to work, and then prepare for this winter, generational winter event that is being called. So yeah, I'm thinking this is probably gonna be it for gym for the week. I'm probably, like I said, they already said, the gym I go to has already announced that they're gonna be closed tomorrow and will reopen at the earliest Wednesday at noon. So, and I'm not really counting on that because I think Wednesday is supposed to be the coldest day of the week, and you know, the snow is supposed to come in tonight, tomorrow morning. It's gonna get above freezing tomorrow. So all that stuff's gonna melt, and then it's just gonna refreeze Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, and then there's gonna be ice on the road. And so I really think that things are gonna stay closed through Wednesday, and we'll probably reopen back up Thursday sometime. So at that point, you know, like I said, I don't really know. What do you do if you meet for your programming? I guess I just start over, you know. I hit 240 for 5 today. That was the program top set, was 240 for 5 on bench, and then 3 sets of 5 close grip at RPE 7. I went for 205. I wasn't really sure what that was. 205 RPE 7. Yeah, that was probably about it. Maybe 215, but you know, rather undershoot today. So yeah, I guess that's it for the week. We'll catch up on Thursday, but other than that, I don't know what the rest of the week is going to look like. There probably won't be any more videos of me lifting. I'll probably kind of be absent the long form content the remainder of the week, just because I won't be doing anything. But I might post some reels, or some shorts here and there, just to kind of keep it going. But yeah, other than that, man, I guess we'll catch up Thursday, and I'll let you know what we end up doing. But for now, I'm gonna go continue to prepare my house for this winter event, and we will see you on the flip side of this massive winter storm 2025. So yeah, stay warm out there, and talk later. Deuce.